forward. Cleland just keeping that ball in play. Across to Petric, that's a risky one, and Rangers are in trouble here. That was Herlich who intercepted, now it's Muller. And Ricken's moving forward as well. This is Herlich. And Rangers get it away. Petric made the initial challenge, and then Stephen Wright got it forward. This is Gascoigne. Rangers put themselves in trouble there. Meanwhile, the offside flag is up against Ali McCoist as he hit that shot on the turn. And he indicates to the referee he didn't hear the whistle. But Petric there making a solid challenge.
Yeah, it was an excellent recovery tackle there by Gordon, and it was so important that we didn't give another goal away there, otherwise the game would have really been beyond us at 2-0. But he made good ground to get back. Bit of an error there from Alex Cleland, but we recovered the situation. It's important, as I was saying there before, is not to get impatient and not to try things that we don't need to try at this stage of the game. It's not a desperate situation yet, and there's plenty of time to build things and to get the goal to get us back into the game.
This is Jury. It's easily cut out by Jürgen Kohler. Now it's Sammer. And Reuter goes on a run down the right-hand side. This is Freund. Reuter. Picked up by McCall. Through from Laudrup. Reuter gets back there to make a good challenge. And again, Laudrup's finding it very difficult to get space. Again, surrounded by opponents and players willing to backtrack and make life difficult for him. And this has been the story of his European campaign so far. This is Goff, across to Jury. Well, Herlich is receiving some treatment just below us. He took a knock when Petric challenged him. This is Charlie Miller trying the shot. That's deflected! Off the crossbar, in comes Gascoigne. And it was Cesar initially who did just enough to get it away. Well, that certainly gets the crowd going. And it gives fresh heart to Rangers. This is Laudrup. It's away to Petric. It's 25 minutes gone now. Rangers are trailing by a goal to nil. Herlich is still off the field as Rangers attack. McCoy's pass, running away from Goff. It's played through to Muller. He's very much on his own here. He'll just wait for support, hold the ball up. A good cross-field pass towards Reuter. And Herlich has come back on. This is Sammer. Reuter. Point. McCall goes with him. It's behind for the corner kick. Stefan Freund pushing forward and winning that one. And that's Charlie Miller's effort a few moments ago. And the goalkeeper was beaten, but the crossbar saved him and saved his teammates. And still the lead by a goal to nil here. Muller, who rides the cross. It's headed away by Goff. Reuter. Through by Jury. Cleland. McCall. Jury again. And just stringing the passes together. Gascoigne was getting involved off the ball there, which he doesn't have to do. Running over towards Herlich, but still play continues. Here comes McCall. Not a bad effort from the Rangers midfielder.
We do seem to be getting efforts on goal, without really doing anything special. I don't think they're a good defensive team at all, and they will give you opportunities. It's just a case of one ending up in the back of the net, which the one from Charlie Miller there a few moments ago could have done, had Lady Luck been on our side, but there's plenty of time yet.
Well, they're certainly not defensive side, Trevor, as you know. Since losing 3-1 to Juventus a couple of weeks ago, they've scored 13 goals in 3 games and lost 6 in the process. They really do have a go. And here they come again. It's Hetman Herlich who grabbed the opening goal. It's McCall who was having a shot at the other end just a few moments ago, clearing his lines. There's Reuter. This is Sammer. Gascoigne claims for handball. It happened in the blind side of the referee, and there's no reaction from the linesman. So a throw in to Dortmund. This is Miller. Sammer. This is Hock, the skipper. Out to Prey. Looking lays it off. Here he is again. A young man who can sniff out goals, but no damage done on that occasion. Well, he's had to break off from his studies, as Lars Ricken, to play in this game. He already has a Bundesliga medal. And there's the manager, Otmar Hitzfeld, who's a Swiss. He managed a few Swiss clubs before moving to German football. And he's been highly successful. This is Laudrup battling away, doing well, finding Gascoigne. Laudrup again. Cleland starts a run inside. Sammer steps in, and he's slack with that pass. But Freund is there to get it away, only as far as Stuart McCall. McCall challenged there by Herrlich, who'd come back and has done some decent work. But he's caught again by McCall there. Reuter. Slid up by Ricken. That's Muller, out to Craig. Jury closes in on him. And that's a free kick against Gordon Jury, which is quickly taken. Well, Martin Cray gets back to his feet, and the referee tells him to get on with it. And Cesar sends the ball. Well, it still hasn't gone out of play. It has now gone out for the throw-in on the far side. But you see Jury coming in here and clattering the defender. Cesar getting that one away. So we're on the half-hour mark. And still Rangers trail by a goal to nil. I get the feeling Rangers have got to get something back before half-time, because Dortmund have posted notice. They're certainly capable of getting another one.
Dortmund now have the luxury, of course, of sitting back.
But here's a chance on Charlie Miller, forces his way through. Sammer, closed down by McCall, picked up by Jürgen Kohler. It's certainly going along at a reasonable pace, and the Rangers trying to force that pace, but Dortmund keeping possession. This is Sammer. Out for the throw-in to Dortmund. So Charlie Miller pushing through just a moment or so ago, and the ball just running away from him. This is Craig. Muller sends it on. Goff challenges but loses out. The offside flag goes up though. Well, the two strikers there combining, but as Ricken and Herrlich move forward, the flag went up, and now it's Rangers pushing forward through Charlie Miller. It's Laudrup. Jury goes in a run. This is Jury. And it was Andreas Miller who backtracked to concede the throw-in.
It's good work there by Gordon Jury. He's making that extra man up there on the right-hand side, and give Brian Laudrup a good option there.
Goff getting a touch. Now it's Laudrup. Falls to the ground, and no free kicks as a referee, but Dortmund send the ball out of play, so as the Rangers player can receive some treatment. So he's taken a head knock.
It is noticeable, though, they are very quick to close Brian down anytime that he does get the ball. And once again, he wasn't just facing one defender, he's facing one in front of him, one from behind there, so he's really got to have his wits about him.
It was the goal scorer Herrlich who collided with him there, and the Dortmund player's hand certainly caught him in the head, but certainly didn't look intentional. The Rangers subs are warming up. Laudrup is back on his feet, and Rangers return the ball to Dortmund. This is Cesar to Jürgen Kohler. Reuter. Headed away by Petric. Easily cut out though by Samar. Samar's had a fine first half, putting himself about the field, breaking forward at every opportunity. Just when we saw Samar in the past, Trevor, he was always in a positive midfield role.
Yeah,
and he's pushing out more and more.
I've not seen too much of him playing from a sweeper position, and you could hardly say he's doing that actually tonight. He seems to have a free roll anywhere around the back four there.
It's Cesar clearing it. It's Samar. This is Freund. Petric climbs, but the free kick is awarded against him. And he's challenged there on Herrlich. Petric gets back to his defensive position, and Dortmund take the kick, taken by Müller, who runs ahead to collect the return. It draws Petric across, and gets away from Cleland as well. Ricken now with the effort. Well, this is one of the great young talents at the club. We're expecting tremendous things of him.
He seems to pick up some good positions, and he always seems to be available there in the middle of the goals. And the Germans seem to be doing extremely well down the right-hand side with Reuter and Müller and Samar getting in there as well.
So Rangers digging in well there, and they've got possession, but they're still trailing by a goal here at Ibrox. 0-0. Herrlich the scorer after 18 minutes. Müller. Reuter's dropped deep. Reuter plays it through. This is Ricken. Back to Michael Zock. Skipper. Samar. Gray goes on a run. Müller. Zock again. Reuter's on the right-hand side. And it was his cross that led to the goal. Again, he nips away from two Rangers players. And the Germans are knocking it about confidently. Samar. Müller. Freund. Zock. Back to Cesar. Play now, trying to find Ricken, who's peeled away to the left-hand side. Jury goes with him. It's a challenge and concedes the throw-in just in line with his own penalty area.
It's impressive play at the moment from Dortmund, and you know that's the difference the goal makes. You know, they're really composed and really settled on the ball at the moment, and causing us a few problems. We seem to be getting dragged a little bit in the left-back position, and Reuter's been in there once or twice and got balls into the box. So we've got to try and put a stop to that as soon as possible.
That's how Petric's playing it away. Picked up by Charlie Miller. Through for McCall. Kohler's in there just ahead of McCoist. That's Andreas Müller. Samar. Herrlich is away on the left-hand side. Starting to get players forward, Dortmund. So it's Herrlich, challenged all the way there by Stephen Wright. And a bit of pushing indicates the referee by the German player. So Rangers have the free kick just on the edge of their own penalty area. So there's the goal scorer. We'll go Herrlich. Rangers trail by a goal to nil. Just about 7 minutes of the first half left as Charlie Miller pushes forward. This is Laudrup. Hoist, we haven't seen enough a lot of him so far, but he's got a difficult role again tonight. This is Jury, good play by him. And the ball goes right across the face of goal. And Jury combining well on the right-hand side.
That was better stuff. It was a nice combination play there between Laudrup, McCoist and Gordon Jury. Charlie Miller getting involved there as well. We need more of that sort of thing. And Dortmund will give you the room to do that. So if we can be patient, I think opportunities like that will arise throughout the game. It's certainly a team that I feel that we can score against. And if we keep plugging away at it, we're going to get opportunities, I'm sure of it.
This is Miller. Again, Goff pushes forward. Jury plays it through to Gascoigne. He's closed down by Sept. And it's Gascoigne. Nice little touch there to Stephen Wright, who made a good run. It was Jurgen Kohler who got it away. Gascoigne to it again. Takes a return from Wright. So it's Gascoigne. Challenged right on the edge of the box by Sammer. And get it away again. Charlie Miller digs in well against Miller. Dortmund have it now. Kelly plays it off. And it's played all the way through to Kloss. Another Rangers fan. Had a play, and again it goes here to lift the side. And it's Kohler who topples to the ground as he's challenged by McCall, and the referee awards the free kick. Just under 5 minutes left of the first half here at Ibrox Stadium. It's Rangers 0, Borussia Dortmund 1. Here come Rangers all through Gascoigne. He does well this time, gets away from Sammer, still it's Gascoigne. And the offside flag has gone up on the far side.
Great play from Gascoigne now. I mean, that was vintage Gascoigne, if you like. He gets the ball at his feet, goes past the defender and uses his strength, and that was typical of it. It was a bit closed down there for space, and I think Brian had wandered into the offside position, and his options were limited there. But you know, more of that, please. And Gascoigne's going to create something.
So it's certainly a more spirited performance by Rangers tonight when you look at the recent European performances. But they're trailing by a goal to nil. Walter Smith is track side, and the side have just about 4 minutes to get something back before the interval. This is Miller. So easily cut out goal by Frank. Right up. Sammer. After the 3 steps of one on the left. Still it's Sammer though. Bring it through. Looking for Herrlich, the goal scorer. He gets in a dangerous ball. He's looking on the end of it. Now it's Andreas Muller who can whack them. And eventually it was Martin Cray who sent in the shot. We'll have to be very careful about Muller, who hit a devastating shot with either foot. And he was very unlucky against Juventus. He did score 1 goal, which was a deflection, and they rattled another one off the post.
Well, you've got to be worried when Muller gets the ball outside the box, because he's the sort of guy who's used to scoring from that distance, and he's always going to cause a problem for teams.
This is Julio Cesar. Rangers fans looking just a bit quiet and a bit glum at the moment. Patrick struggling a bit against Herrlich. Here comes Goff, and Sept has taken a sore one there as the Rangers captain challenged them. And the referee awards a free kick as Goff moves away. And Goff trying to with these men. Time running away from them in this first half.
It's important not to give anything away. 2 minutes to go now before half-time. As long as we don't give anything else away at this stage, then we can go in at half-time and regroup and have a rethink and see what we can do to break them down in the second half.
Well, on the bench, Rangers have Ian Durant, Ian Ferguson, along with Neil Murray and John Brown. So Walter Smith doesn't have an awful lot of options open to him because of injury, and of course the free foreigner rule. It's just something that clubs have to live with at present. This is Samar. And ball played through by Reuter, and Stephen Wright will have to be careful here. 2 players closing in on the goalkeeper, but Gorham reacts well. We're inside the final minute of the first half. Plus any stoppage time, of course. There have been 1 or 2 knocks and scrapes. The Rangers are trailing by a goal to 0. But they have possession again. And they're battling hard against good opponents. This is McCall. Now it's Cleland. McCall. Goff pushes forward again. Trying to find McCoist. Too many defenders in there. And they get it clear. This is Cesar. Cleland challenges. Herlich picks up. Goff goes in there. Rangers have it again. This is Gascoigne. Twisting and turning on the edge of the area, but again surrounded by Dortmund players. Laudrup makes a challenge. This is Richard Goff, still pushing forward. Dortmund stand firm though. It's Muller challenged by McCall. That's a free kick to Dortmund. We're now into stoppage time. You can see that McCall is not happy with that decision. And maybe he's got a bit of a point as well.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. There's a few dubious tackles going in there previous to that. I think it was just a bit unfortunate to be pulled up for that particular one. I think we could be looking at a change of formation, I think, in the second half, possibly going to a back four and pushing Gordon Jury up front, I think. So we'll have to wait and see.
So the half-time whistle sounds, and there's the goal scorer, Herlich, after 18 minutes. But Rangers have given a spirited performance. They're by no means out of it, but they have to get something back in the second half. The half-time score here at Ibrox Stadium is Rangers 0, Borussia Dortmund 1.
Yes, a disappointing opening 45 minutes for Rangers, but as Jerry says, there's still hope. Join me again in a couple of minutes for first half analysis with Alex McLeish and Joe Jordan. Welcome back. It's 1-0 Borussia Dortmund over at Ibrox. Joe, what do you make of it?
Well, generally speaking, it's a good game. Both teams have shown that they are danger. Rangers have been doing all the pressing, but we've seen that Borussia Dortmund on the break can be lethal.
We were told before the match, Alex, Heiko Herlich, he was a danger man. He certainly proved it tonight, didn't he, in the first half?
You got it right again, Jim. You mentioned Prodan in the Steaua Bucharest game, and unfortunately they've been proven right again, and it's a quality move. Fantastic cross from Reuter here, asking it to be put away, and he knows where he's putting it. He's given Gorham absolutely no chance. What a great header.
Yeah, I mean, for once Gorham could do nothing about that, could he, Joe?
No, if we're looking at it here in the replay here, the cross is too easy. There's not enough pressure on the ball. You can't take anything away from the lad that scored the goal. He's picked his spot, but I think if Archie Knox and Walter Smith are looking at it, they'll be a bit disappointed the cross came in so easily.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be recriminations in the dressing room about Alec Cleland get drawn in towards the chap who was on the ball. I can't remember who played it wide to Reuter. Was it Moller, Joe?
But as you said, Petric and Cleland maybe could have done better.
Could possibly have told Cleland to go with the runner.
Yeah, a little bit better communication there, I think, can maybe have put pressure on the chap. I mean, the ball has come to him, and it's like something you would see in the training. He's picked his spot, he's put it between the two defenders,
and they were one up.
Come in,
Goff is leading by example as usual, Alec. He came close, a tremendous kick, overhead kick, and it looked good.
It was from a long throw-in, as we see here, and he's gone up and he's caused a bit of confusion. It's broke kindly to him, and he's almost lobbed the goalkeeper, who I think could be a possible weak link in the Dortmund side, because he's not the tallest of goalkeepers. and he's almost been caught out, as we'll see in a minute from now.
The Germans break quickly though, don't they, Joe? I mean, Alec Cleland lost possession and the Germans were quicksilver up that park.
Yes, they were. You know, I think the Rangers have definitely got to watch this. This is a great tackle for Petric here. It's a great opportunity really to increase the league. But you're talking about Richard Gough there. I think it's important that he does break forward, especially at set pieces. But as we've seen in the first 45 minutes there, if Rangers leave themselves exposed, they will be caught on the counter-attack. Yeah. And if they go 2-0 down, it'll be a hell of a task to come back.
It would be. Charlie Miller's playing well, isn't he? He pushed forward all the time as well.
Yep. Little Charlie's very tricky on the ball, and he's not prepared. He's not frightened to have a shot at the goals. And I see that shot coming off the bar there, Jim, and the first thing I'm thinking is Ali McCoist.
Yeah.
How often do we see him in rebounds there? It's not like him not to be around that ball coming off the bar there. He's normally in there, and I thought it's a certainty McCoist will stick this in the back of the net.
But 1-0 it is, and let's hope Rangers can get back in the next 45 minutes. So join us again for the second half, live from Ibrox in a couple of minutes. Rangers, Borussia Dortmund. Welcome back. Rangers 1 down to Borussia Dortmund over at Ibrox. Joe, they've got it all to do, haven't they?
Yes, they've got all to do, but they showed in the first half that they can make opportunities. I mean, Gascoigne's made a smashing through ball there for Miller. I think the danger is that Rangers, they don't lose their discipline. Yes. I think if they can keep their discipline, the game's still there to be won.
Yeah, and of course Miller, I mean, you mentioned him, he could be a key player in the second half, Alex, because he's got such a hunger for this game, hasn't he?
He's got a lot of ability. You know, you see him in the papers today talking about making Archie's tea, but this guy's come of age in the past season or so, and he definitely doesn't look out of place amongst the superstars of Dortmund and Glasgow Rangers there.
I think he showed it there in a little clip there. I mean, he's up against a big man there. He's shown the great determination, the desire to win the ball. Unfortunately, the ball didn't drop for him because he had made that opportunity. I know it was a good ball, but he had made that opportunity for himself by his determination.
And as you say, class defenders. He's up against class defenders tonight.
Yeah, they're world-class guys there. And I think they've shown that, you know, they've got great discipline themselves, the Germans, and the foreign players that are in the team. And it is a hard, I think we've got to add, it's a hard task for Ali McCoist up there, because in some cases he's up there on his own, which is maybe not a position he has played too many times. He's always fed off someone like Mark Hateley and other players.
I think they can take encouragement, Jim, from the fact that they've had chances. And Dortmund are a team that do give you chances. When they came to Motherwell last season, we were 2-0 down, and no, 1-0 down, but two men short with 2 men sent off, and we still made chances against them. Yeah. They are a team that do give you chances. And I think Rangers can get in this game.
They maybe leave the back door open down again, Alex.
There's no doubt about that. I think they can get back into the game. They've been unlucky, and they've certainly had the bulk of the pressure. Dortmund have scored in one of the rare breakaways. A quality goal, as we say, from a positive point of view. Not a good one from Rangers' point of view. And they might have scored again in another breakaway, and that's the only thing that Rangers will have to guard against. But they've certainly been in top. I don't think we can say that it's been a bad performance by Rangers.
What is worrying, Joe, is that Laudrup isn't getting much change out of them, is he?
No, I think he's playing against players who have known him. I mean, I think he played there for a period of time in his career, and Ryan Laudrup has shown what a quality player he is. But these players, they come up against players of real quality week in, week out, and they know their job. They'll be told the strengths and the weaknesses of this lad. And so far, Laudrup really hasn't created anything. If then it's Miller, and then 1 or 2 occasions Gascoigne that's made the openings. But